What's good, YouTube? Skipping ahead of the countdown. This is the start of a Battleground I did on my Feral Druid, and this is right when the Legion pre-patch dropped, I believe. So I've had it on my computer for a little bit, and I've actually been changing from class to class, and the release of the expansion is getting very close. We're a week away now, and I still cannot choose what class I want to play, or at least play off the start. Like, I know I run ults and things like that, and it's really kind of starting to bug me. So while you sit here and watch some Feral Druid gameplay, hopefully you can, if you don't play one, you can learn what's going on and kind of, you know, what they play like and what they're trying to do. Or if you do play one, you can probably pick up some mistakes I do, because I've not watched this Battleground over. Or, you know, you might learn something. So with that said, let's talk about what classes. So Hunter has always been one of my favorites, and as well as Death Knight. That was another one I used to play a lot, especially Unholy in MOP. But then they changed it in WoD. It was all Meathead Frost DKs. You know the deal, it went like that. And I just want to mention too that while I talk about what classes I'm going to play and things like that, I want you to tell me in the comments below what classes you are playing and why, because you might be able to help me out with trying to pick a class here. So, BM is strong as a hunter, but I get bored of it, honestly. When the artifact weapons come in, maybe I won't. There's so many maybes with it, but I need to be sure for when it drops. But MM, today, I played it you know, pretty intensely, really knuckled down, like, okay, what's the complexity behind it? Can I, you know, beat people in duels doing certain things? I looked at the honor talents and abilities such as, we have an extra CC line we can choose. I think it's the second or third one from the bottom. But ones like the survival instincts, I think it's called, where you feign death, and for 1.5 seconds you dodge everything. So that's kind of like Mage's Shimmer, and having that ability really adds some depth to the class. So that's going to be interesting, and really got my eyes open for the Hunter. But do I want to main it? Like, I watch Rogues play and I'm like, well, that looks really fun, I want to play a Rogue. Then I watch Hansel and his Fire Mage, I want to play a Fire Mage. It's not that, you know, I haven't played it, or I kind of like the control that a mage has, but then I'll see the up-in-your-face gameplay of a Feral Druid and the off-heals or the Rogues. I'm like, well, I want that playstyle. So picking one is extremely hard, and I'm not sure if it's something to do with the ability pruning. You know, with only having a certain amount of abilities, which is what I found with BM Hunter, you kind of get bored of it. I think that might be a factor of it, and I'm not really sure. Let me know what you think, if that is. I mean, some classes, like the MM Hunter, isn't that boring. I did have a kind of bad idea on Hunters in general. But after playing today, you know, you can really try and lock down someone's burst, set up a burst for yourself. You got some movement abilities you can kite with if you use properly and things like that. So, looking pretty good. I played it and did some 3 scrims, so that's going to be another video coming up soon as well. And we had a lot of fun, actually. It was Rogue, Hunter, and a Resto Druid, as well as just some random 2s and things like that. So I don't know what I'll do with the clips, but we'll do something. As you can see here, though, like, Feral is very fun. The damage is unreal, bleeds, cat form. Like, I thought I was going to main a Feral Druid when I seen the artifact weapons and things like that with the transmog. It's insane. It is so insane. But I feel like Druid lacks some CC, some control. You don't have a polymorph. You don't have the cyclone like they used to. You know, there's no traps or anything. The Hunter doesn't really have traps anymore either, except for survival. You get the deal though, but you know, you can study the honor talents and see that there's a main talent that incapacitates now if you spec into it rather than stuns. So you have your bash. I'm Tauren on my horde, so I have my, you know, my war stomp. You have your rake stun open. So Druid, if you play Tauren, has 3 stuns as it is, and a skull bash. which really isn't CC, but the skull, I mean, silence is always good, but you have to be in their face. So all of a sudden you still don't have the control when it comes to kicking people like a mage or a hunter does. But if you were to spec into this main thing, all of a sudden you chuck incapacitate into the mix, and now you start having a lot more control. So you look at things like that, and you wonder, like, maybe it might be good, maybe, but you need to know from day one, or I need to know, I feel like, anyway, so I can really push the content, try and get to max level, professions, get the gear, you know, just weak bender Legion when it drops on the 1 class, and not be getting halfway to 110 and then go, you know what, I want to play my Death Knight now, and get to 104 on that. I'm like, nah, my Rogue, I think. And all of a sudden everyone's getting past you and into the proper content, and you're sitting there just shitting around still. So it's kind of the problem I'm having, and I don't know why half the time. One, it's a different mix of playstyles, but I always thought I was an in-your-face kind of just want to slam things, but Warrior doesn't really get it for me because there's no control. Rogue is opening up though. I'm new to Rogue and still have to level it, which is annoying. Mage, awesome with the control. Not very good at it though, so I get shut down, and then I feel like I get sick of it pretty quick. Feral I like, but you know, it's so many mixes of gameplays here. Rogue and Feral, in your face, like stealth. DK is just meathead slam buttons, I guess. Hunters just kite for days, you know, and do a lot of damage, but right now all I have is 1 CC and your turtle shell. So I'm not sure. For now, I think it's gonna be Hunter, MM spec, get that to 110 and push some PvP. Hopefully I don't get bored of it, because that's going to be killer. But I want to know what you are going to main. Are you going to main one class, actually in particular, or are you going to level many? Did me talking about it open your mind to other classes? Because if you've mained one class forever, and now they've come and changed it all, and you're still like, yeah, I'm just going to keep playing it. Like, there's so many other classes, like, how do you know you don't like one of them more? Or do you even want to think like that? Maybe that's the wrong way to think, and I'm just doing it, and I don't know. We're going to wrap the commentary up here. This is a big rambling session about my issues with trying to find a class, which shouldn't really be a hard thing. Just play the game, swallow the bear, come on. But anyway, be sure to like and subscribe, guys. This was a different video, but had to get it out there. Had a nice Battleground clip, I think. I've been watching it back as I'm talking. I haven't really screwed up too much, I don't think. That's going to end the video, and I will see yous next time.
It's too far away. range. I need to get closer. It's too far away. I don't have a target. I'm out of range. Far away. I need to target something first. I'm out of range. I need to get